and live a personification of themselves from that end. We're getting ready to go to the 5th dimensional level, which is a level even above that, and the whole world's going through to it. That 4th dimensional level is still in a level of duality. A lot of your psychic warfare and those games of light and dark are played out there. People that know who they are in the 3rd dimensional world are playing on a 4th dimensional level. People that are activating their chakras and living from the heart are playing on the 5th dimensional level. And they're in a bubble from the 4th dimensional level and not being affected so much by those witches, warlocks, gurus, and whatever that's playing on the 4th dimensional level. You're transcending it. As previous ascended masters would activate and ascend, that's what ascension and activation is. Activation is ascension, ascension is activation. They would step into a higher level of earth that's right here. Many people can perceive that there are multiple dimensions right here on top of us. Many of us are remaining here to bring as many as possible into the 5th dimensional world. It's said that the 5th dimensional world is already there. It's said that it is being created by us. And my understanding is it's both. We are creating it as well as it's already there. We'll remember it. Remember it. We came from it. We came from these higher dimensions and lowered our frequency into the lower dimensions. And ascension is the process of remembering and retracing our steps back home. Activating our light body, that which we truly are. We're not this physical body. So, from the 4th ascension initiation, which is the allowing of soul to direct you and send you to your teachers and your lessons to be learned, there is the activation. That activation of the heart chakra is the 5th ascension initiation. That's the point of no return. At that point, you're in a permanent state of bliss. At that point, you're on your way home. You're ending the 3rd and 4th dimensional illusions and becoming a master of your reality. At that point, you're manifesting. You know, beyond shadow of doubt, you're manifesting your reality. How readily that reality manifests depends on your energy field, how much you've expanded your chakras, how much prana, ki, life force you have within your field, and how you focus it, the vibration that is within you and on the outside of you. And as we're raising Earth and it's stepping into the 5th dimensional frequencies, those of us with our raised vibration, with a higher light body, like quotient in our light body, we have more energy in our field. What we're manifesting is manifesting very rapidly because the vibration of Earth is at a much quicker pace. The vibration of that which is around us is at a quicker pace. So while we're still living on this tangible physical form, our visions are actually coming back to us quickly. So with that, why worry about accumulation of abundance? You don't need overabundance. You just need to know and trust, have faith that all you are creating is manifesting and will be there for you as you need it. What I do happens almost instantaneously. I have all the food, all the money, all the everything that I need. I was penniless. I even went to the point of literally being less than $1 when I left Flagstaff to come to Phoenix. And that changed just because of my need for it almost instantaneously. Why did I need to carry all these things? It's lack of trust in myself. It's, I'm speaking to you things that I'm reminding myself of. These videos are as much for me as they are for you. Back to ascension initiations. When you activate your heart chakra, that's the 5th ascension initiation. And then you will, like dominoes, activate all 7 of your physical chakras from your crown to your root. Mine just happened to go evenly to my throat, my solar plexus, my third eye, and my sacral, my crown, and my root, and just did those together. Boom, 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 boom. It's like, at first, I thought that feeling of the sun, that little sun in my chest where my heart used to be, expanded into a watermelon, and I was like, oh, that's strange. And then I realized it was just the overlapping of the activated chakras. And anyway, when all 7 original chakras activate, you've got to anchor them. You've got to keep focused. Once you activate, remain focused, and it will anchor, and it'll become permanent. And then you can go to the next stage. You can activate all the 7 chakras, and you've got to anchor those 7 chakras, and they'll become permanent. And the activation of the 7 original chakras is taking the 6th ascension initiation. And at that point, you're having 6th dimensional awarenesses and perceptions, even above the 5th. And that 6th dimensional perception, that's how to move frequencies through your field of higher level of the consciousness, light, sound, vibration into the material world of matter. So the 6th dimension is the transition point. What you're understanding at that level is how it all works and how to manifest that which you want. After you take the 6th initiation, in initiation, you're just initiating your body. It's not like a hierarchy, a schooling. It's how the light body, the pranic body expands. That's all it is. It is just a process of expansion that we all go through. All the people who are activating that I speak to, we're having these same stages. And so, therefore, it's initiations. Joel Kuhl, one of the Ascended Masters, had spoken of it in the Alice Bailey books. And then Joshua Stone came in and wrote about his experiences in the 90s as the planetary frequencies were increasing. And he could take it much farther, because before 1992, before the Christ grid was established around the earth, before those of us who were the volunteers started getting in our missions, our gatherings of those of us who came together on the heart chakra points for activating the planet by our focused intent to raise the planetary frequency. Before that time, we man, there's some beautiful people around here. Yeah, I still got a guy side to me. Before that time, the planetary frequencies were lower, and you couldn't activate your heart chakra and remain in the 3rd and 4th dimensional Earth. That could not happen. After then, you could. And in 1992, you could activate your heart chakra and remain here. You could go through the 5th ascension initiation. By 1999, which many of us thought was going to be the first ascension wave, which we were thinking dimensional ascension, which is but we were thinking planetary dimensional ascension. Those of us stepping into a fifth level of vibration that right now we're still in the third and fourth. We thought a lot of that was going to happen in 1999, but what ended up happening was the planetary frequency stepped up again as we were coming into the millennium, and people could take the sixth initiation and activate the original 7 chakras. It wasn't until 2010, as the solar system was arriving on the edge of what we term the galactic center and stepping into the photon belt, which is all higher light codes and vibrations, consciousness, levels of perception, divine thought. That's what light is. It's divine thought. And it all has intelligence. It all has understanding, memory. It's frequency. And that's what frequency and thought is. As the planet arrived at the edge of the galactic center, the frequencies stepped up on planet where we could take the 7th ascension initiation and above. And the frequencies are now vibrating fast enough where those of us that are choosing to expand our light body, go through the ascension initiations, do this process that I'm discussing here, we can take up to the 22nd initiation is what my level of understanding, comprehension is at this point in time, and still remain on this physical dimension, which is unheard of. And so there's many of us, and Joshua Stone has already gone over. Who knows how it happened? I don't know. There's a lot of conspiracy theory about that, but it doesn't matter to me whether it's dropping body or whether it's stepping through. It's all the same thing. What the reality is we are that energy body that we're developing here in the lower vibrations, which takes mastery. So it doesn't matter whether you're dropping body or transfiguring the body. And personally, I feel I transfigure the body. I've known since I was a child. I was a child that I would not drop body, and now many people are saying the same thing. So I guess I wasn't so crazy. Now we can take from the 7th through the 22nd, and in December 18th, 19th, 2010, I took my 7th ascension initiation. And the chakras, when you're going through the original part of the process, is at 90 degrees to your entekrana, your life cord. Your life cord goes all the way to source, and now I'm realizing it goes from universe to universe, because that's how the hologram connects you to all the universes. And it also goes down in through your heart to those universes that are through there too, because we're the creator of other people like us here on this planet experiencing this reality. We have all that within us too. Wow. The chakras that are at 90 degrees on the 6th ascension initiation, at the 7th initiation, they go vertical, however you want to perceive it. And your chakras turn from 90 degrees straight up and down, and it forms the ascension column. And at that point, your light has expanded. When I first started feeling it was just past my shoulders, and it grew. There's higher chakra downloads that occur after you activate. In the 6th initiation, you activate the original 7 chakras, and those chakras, which feel about the size of fists, expands larger and larger and larger, but they are still horizontal perpendicular to the antakrana, and in the